In this webinar, we'll be looking at the Questionnaires feature of Mercury. If you go into an opportunity, into the Questionnaires section, you'll see that when you try and add one, there are 4 master questionnaire templates available. These questionnaires were made by our compliance team, and it's compulsory for Connective credit reps to use these. The 2 that they'll be using are the Responsible Lending Fact Find and the Connective Credit Rep Checklist. So these 2 will need to be used in every opportunity, and they basically cover off questions that brokers should be asking their clients with every loan and information that brokers should have about every loan. So if we have a look at the Responsible Lending Fact Find, for example, it's making sure that you've asked your clients what kind of loan repayments they're considering, how would they rate their job security, things like that. And if we take a look at the Credit Rep Checklist, it's questions that the broker should be asking themselves. So, did you issue the credit proposal disclosure document? Just things that need to be checked off for every loan. So that's a brief history of why questionnaires exist. Mercury users can make their own custom questionnaires to send out to clients, and they can also clone any of the master templates that we have and make small changes if they'd like to use them for their own compliance checklists. If you'd like to learn about editing or creating questionnaires, have a look at the admin webinars, which covers all of the tasks that you can do in the admin menu here, including managing your questionnaires. But for now, I'll just run through some reasons why you might want to make your own questionnaires and just clear up a few misconceptions about what the questionnaires actually do. So if you're a Connective credit rep, the Responsible Lending Fact Find is sent to your clients to fill out themselves at the initial information gathering stage of every loan. The Responsible Lending Fact Find is then amended into your compliance documents, so your clients can see the questions they were asked and the answers all in one spot. The Connective Credit Rep Checklist is done before you submit your application, so it's just a final checklist to make sure that you've done all of the compliance activities. That's not included in any of these compliance documents, and the clients would probably never see that checklist. If you do make your own custom questionnaires, they can either be viewed from inside the opportunity, just in a digital version by double-clicking and seeing your questions and your clients' answers in here, or you can also print them off by clicking this print button here, and it just generates a Word document with your questions and the client answers if you'd need a hard copy. An example of a useful way that you can use custom questionnaires is some of the larger broker groups will do exit surveys. So when a loan has settled, they'll send out a custom questionnaire to their clients and just gauge how the loan process went. And that will be used to tweak the process and identify any problems that there might be, and just to get customer feedback. As I said before, the feedback can only be viewed by going into the opportunity and opening the questionnaire or printing the document out, so it is quite laborious. We had a question where a broker group wanted to send out a questionnaire asking all of their clients if they could rate their service out of 5, and that's just something the questionnaires aren't really capable of. The broker group really were after a spreadsheet with all of these ratings, and the questionnaires can't be exported into a spreadsheet. They are simply a Word document that you need to access one by one. So gathering mass amounts of data like that, it's not something the questionnaires should be used for. We've also had broker groups assume that if they make a questionnaire and ask for, say, asset information or income information, that the questionnaire will automatically transport that information into the opportunity. So say they make a questionnaire and ask here, what is your income? They think that the questionnaire will automatically put that answer into the assets and liabilities or into the financials section of the client. Now, the questionnaires don't have those smarts. They're really, really good for asking your clients a few custom questions, but they aren't supposed to act as a portal for your clients to put information into their loan. To do that, it's best to use the client portal. If you have a look on the wiki and just type in client portal into the search, you'll find articles that explain how your clients can log in and enter all of their assets and liability information, and all of their loan amount and security details directly into a website online, and it'll end up straight into your opportunity. So hopefully that gives you an idea of why questionnaires are there, what you might be able to use them for, and explains the limitations on questionnaires. If you have any more questions, have a look at the wiki. Otherwise, just click on the help button here and submit a help desk ticket through to the Mercury help desk.